Coaches, saturation is a myth. So, how do you land coaching clients even in a quote unquote saturated market? Well, let's talk about it. Do you know that 7 out of every 10 coaches believes that the industry is saturated? Now, there is some truth to that when you are not showing up authentically or truly actually positioning the value of your offer in a way that clients can see and value. So, how do you shift your business from being just another coach in need of clients to the coach that clients are looking for and seeking out, even in a quote unquote saturated market? Well, I want you to tune in because I've got some tea for you, and it's going against everything these online gurus are saying right now. Now, before we move forward, if we're meeting for the first time, hello, my name is Onyinye Anike. I'm a wife, a mom of three, an award-winning life and business coach, an international best-selling author, podcaster, and speaker. And I help high-achieving visionary coaches such as yourself to own your unique genius, master your message, nail your offers, and position yourself as the go-to no-brainer choice so that you can confidently land more dream clients who happily pay your premium prices. Here's the truth. Saturation is a bold-faced lie. Is the online coaching space noisy and rapidly growing? Yes, for sure. There's no doubt about that. Are certain industries much more competitive than others? For sure. But saturated is not correct at all. The saturated myth is a belief rooted in scarcity because so many coaches get into this energy of competition around it, like there's only a set number of clients left in the entire world. So they think when more coaches come into the space, I must be losing out. When this is not true, there is an abundance of clients for everyone. I truly believe this. We aren't at some arbitrary limit or cap for clients. Do you see that? And I want us to really first look at how the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines saturation so that we can really get this picture understood. Saturation is to a very full extent, especially beyond the point regarding as necessary or desirable. Or another way of saying it is the state or process that occurs when no more of something can be absorbed, combined with, or even added. So here is why saturation isn't true. We are not at a place where we cannot have new coaches start businesses and come into the online space. Nor are we at this place where we have run out of people who need coaches. People will always have problems in times of recession, in times of pandemics, in times of economic growth and economic downfalls. People will always have problems. That will never change. People will always want to find the love of their life. They will always want to lose weight and get healthy. People will always want to start or grow or scale businesses. People will always want to make more money, get a new career, find their passion, promote their, get promotions, improve their relationships, be better parents. The list goes on. I think you get the point. That will never change. When people have these challenges and problems, they will always be looking for solutions. The coaching industry is booming. It's $1 billion industry and it's growing, projected to be like $10 billion or so. More and more people know and understand what coaching is right now, and they're seeking coaching out, which is, of course, a beautiful thing for you and I. You want to be the person that they seek out when they are looking for a solution. The key here is to be the person that people are seeking out, no matter how saturated, I'm quoting this, the market is. So here are 3 things that I want to teach you that you want to evaluate in your business if you want to be the coach that they seek out, no matter how crowded or noisy or saturated the market may seem. So first, you have to show up authentically as yourself, being someone who they can trust. When there are a lot of people doing what you do, people resonate and connect to you and your story and your brand. This is why it's so important to show up and share who you are and what you stand for and what you're about and how you can help people, and to do it confidently. What I've found is that people are going to resonate with different people. 2 coaches can actually say the exact same thing, but the prospect may only really hear and understand and absorb the message from one person over the other because they have a greater connection to that person's story or background or values, because they have some type of shared beliefs and value system. That is what leads them to follow and engage with that person's content in particular, despite both coaches may be saying and doing the exact same thing. For example, I'm a life and business coach, and ultimately I talk about marketing and sales. It doesn't really deviate much at the core of how it works, right? But there are plenty of business coaches out there, strategists that do what I do, saying similar things. But people are going to follow me because maybe they relate to the fact that I'm a Christian or that I'm a mom to little ones, right? And I'm running a coaching business and I do all these other things. This may resonate with some people and not with others. You get to decide how you show up in your business, but know that being you is literally the major key to differentiating yourself, because no one can do you better than you. And people connect to you and to your story and to your values and to your brand. So my quick question for you today is, do you believe that the marketplace is saturated? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Now, the second thing you have to do is get very clear on your messaging, which means you need to know who your ideal client is and what problem you solve on a really deep level, and that you can clearly communicate why your offer is the obvious solution for them. If you sound like everyone else and your message is vague, you will be ignored because the brain will tune it out to conserve energy. Your brain will say, well, I've heard this all before, or they're clearly not talking to me, nor they're not able to help me, right? Because I don't understand what they do, or if they truly are an expert in, serving or helping me solve my problem. You have to cut through the noise, and you can only do that when your message is so dialed in that your ideal client cannot help but have to pay attention, because it speaks directly to the conversations that they're having in their own minds and the day-to-day experiences that they're experiencing in their lives, and of course the deep desires that they're dreaming of each night. Your messaging is the foundation of your business, and if it isn't rock solid, you will be overlooked, and unfortunately, you will struggle to get clients consistently. And then this reinforces the belief for you that the market must be saturated because people are not coming to you. To have them come to you as the obvious choice, you want to make sure your message is truly on point. I cannot stress this enough. How you communicate will determine if people see you as the answer to their problem or not. Number 3. You have to stand out by positioning yourself as the expert and create an irresistible no-brainer offer. In a time where anyone can be an expert, right, AI, you want to own your expertise and to do so boldly. No matter how saturated the market feels, people will always flock to experts over generalists. You have to become a master in your craft. You have to position yourself as the expert that can create content consistently that actually cements your expertise and authority. And you have to have a no-brainer offer and signature methodology that helps your clients get results. Your offer, it should have a clear pathway to the result that is ultimately and uniquely yours, and you should be able to communicate effectively through your messaging why your solution is the best solution for your clients, okay? When you have these 3 things that I just shared nailed down, saturation is no longer a concern, because your people, they find you, they know with confidence and certainty that you are the person to go to for the solution, and they hire you without a doubt. I go into greater depth around each of these areas in other videos, so obviously go check them out. They'll be all pinned here. But remember that landing clients, it gets to be simple when you truly believe that the right clients will connect with you and that you are positioned and your offer is positioned as a no-brainer choice. So if you are craving support to own your unique genius, master your message, nail down your offers, and position yourself as the go-to expert so that you can confidently land dream clients who happily pay your premium prices no matter how saturated or noisy the market is, then I invite you to apply for the Next Level Impact Mastermind. The link is in my bio, or you can send me a personal message on Instagram or Facebook and we can chat and see if it's a good fit. If you found value in today's episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button, connect with me on social media on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok for more live trainings and of course free resources. Until next time, my friends, stay blessed.